On this episode, Link, Quinn, and DeLorean begin planning their event. After Link's meeting at the Boys and Girls Club, he decided to also visit Tropicana Community Services.
I know that video games or the gaming world, gaming community is very impactful. If you actually watch or actually pay attention or sit in on a match, you can see a person who usually doesn't talk have the courage to talk and say things where you're like, wow, you know.
Because the last time I was here, JJ, I heard he wasn't really vocal, but he was vocal he was vocal that day. He was vocal the entire time. Even people who were seeing us playing Tekken, they're like, oh, it's like, there were people looking outside the room. They're playing Tekken?
Yeah.
And he was like, come in, yeah, we're playing Tekken.
A space that I would suggest for you would be the Cedarbrae Library. They have a big, they have a small community of youth that played Naruto, FIFA, Dragon Ball, and 2K. A lot of those youth do have some challenges. Once you walk in, you see it. The youth are faced with barriers that, the good kid that used to play basketball is all of a sudden he's a hood man. And a lot of kids play video games and stay inside to play video games because they want to avoid that. But by avoiding that, they're isolated from other youth that have the same interests.
I don't speak too much on it, but I grew up in a rough neighborhood myself, and I was an isolated youth before.
Mm-hmm.
But it was me going out and meeting the people that have eventually brought me here, where I'm out here. I'm out here competing. I'm out here doing all these things, and fast forward, I can help people like myself.
That room is pretty cool too, but it's kind of tight.
Oh yeah.
But if you wanted to have two tournaments going on at once,
or maybe like the finals in one room where it's like just the two people or something like that,
something like that.
Yeah, this would be like for a major game tournament. I don't know how many you usually come and play the games, but I'm assuming that would be the main group entering the tournament as well. So.
Yeah. I don't know, computer lab.
Yeah. Packed full of people playing.
Smash Bros, Mortal Kombat versus DC, and here was Call of Duty.
Okay.
This is Nolan. He's our lab coordinator.
Right.
And they're thinking about hosting a video game tournament here. So I'm just showing them.
JJ?
I would like to. JJ's one of our in-house heroes who's just he's
A gamer?
Super. He's for us. We just get up and walk away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the exact type of person I love. The face.
Okay, so
what I was thinking was, I was thinking about it more recently in the past couple days because I'm coming here, but I was kind of hoping to run a little tournament for fighting games like Tekken or whatever they have here that they play, to kind of get them into what it's like to be part of the fighting game community, see if they like it.
sounds good. What I would say is maybe make your prize maybe a $50 gift card to the games, of course.
Yep.
Can I ask if video games was an outlet for you?
It was, yeah.
So there's your angle.
Yeah.
Your angle is going to be using the video games to connect with the youth that are going through something.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't really have to bring it up, but you can find a way to connect with them and say, you know what, I'd like you to be a part of this tournament and make them feel good about themselves, about being a part of it. Now, for the food and refreshments, what you have is a guest speaker that speaks on things like how do you deal with feeling out of place or going through stuff, who do you talk to? Then you're making it a wraparound kind of thing where it's it's not just video games, you're bringing people together and bringing people together to feel better.
Yeah.
Right? Now, with this tournament, would the kids have to sign up beforehand, or can they sign up on the day of?
We usually would do the day of, like most tournaments.
Any kids can sign up?
Yeah.
Do they have to pay?
Well, no, I was hoping that it would be free entry just to avoid anybody who couldn't pay to enter, you know what I mean? Okay. As long as they can get into here, then they should be able to enter.
Then I would say yes, we can get you the space, we can make it in the room, we could do something.
I know, obviously you don't really know about me as a person, but I sometimes talk bigger than what needs to be talked. So,
Yeah. But how sweet would it be that the people who thought of you as one way saw you as another way?
Yeah, I agree.
How sweet would that be?
I like that, but it just, I don't know if I can set it up in the small, like we have the end of November, you said, is kind of what we're aiming
Okay,
for,
so you have
right?
a small window.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only
Okay.
thing.
All right. Okay, understood. You could even talk about the time you put in or your challenges. I'm like, I was going through a lot, and this is how I got through it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there should be one point in the event.
That's
where
what I
you
was gonna
speak.
say. If I can be the guest speaker, like I have a lot to say. Like it's my main talking point. Like, and it's real. It's not like something that I'm just saying like, this is what I want. This is what I want the people to see of me. It's like this is how I actually am. And like gaming, it's like, I don't know. Like it's done so much for me. I just want other people to see that it can help you. Like obviously not just going full into gaming, but using it as an outlet to vent your frustrations, or like if you're depressed or anxious, you can use it to like kind of separate yourself from those feelings for a little while, and then figure out how to change those feelings.
Okay, cool.
Usually my nephew comes here to do a program with Jace at Tropicana, but today I sort of had to take him around the place. I had to get his hair cut, had to get him over here for a bit, but since I'm here, I'm going to talk to Jace all about the event that I'm trying to pull off. I am.
Yeah. Talk to me. Tell me what it is you want to do. Talk to me about it.
Okay, the details that I'm looking at right now for the event
Would be ages 10 and up.
Yep.
Type of players would be casual.
Yep. I'm seeing if I can actually get it here.
Okay.
Like if you have the accommodations to do, I don't know, 2 or 3 game stations.
2 or 3 game stations.
Yeah.
What if I provided you with 2 or 3 TVs? You guys have to bring your own stations.
Might be able to do that. Some sort of soccer, basketball game.
2K or FIFA.
And Street Fighter or Tekken or something like that. A nice versus game.
Yeah.
And Super Smash or something like that.
Super Smash will go over real well. So give me a breakdown of the day. How does it look to me?
Let's say school, 3 o'clock out of school. What time does your program start here?
5.
So let's say doors open, get your positions, put yourself on a roster for 4:30 till 5.
Okay.
Then we start at 5, but 5:15, something like that. And we go until 8 o'clock.
I just need to look at the schedule with what we have going on. The Friday's pretty open. And I'll make a decision because there has been 3 of you who have approached me.
I'm gonna go to my friend at Red Bull. I'm gonna try and get us some drinks, if possible.
You're giving me 30 to 60 kids hopped up on Red Bull.
Just for a little while.
Just for a little while. What about prizes? What are you going to give away?
Looking at Funkos. You ever seen those Funko dolls about this big? They have
Yes.
these big heads and stuff like that.
Yes. You're going to do that? You're going to provide food?
I can provide some food, yeah. Little snacks for everybody to make sure they stay.
To go with your Red Bull. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Get back to me on Wednesday. Let me think about it. I like what you're pitching. And we'll go from there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. That sounds good.
All right.